some background noise, but I wanted to show you guys my new toy. This here is a 2000 Ford F-350 with a 7.3 liter Powerstroke. The body's in really good shape. Paint's a little faded in some areas. I'm sure it'll buff out pretty good. It's a little messy in here. Interior seems to be in pretty decent shape. I've worked a little bit on this truck before. It's been donated to me because the owners didn't want to do the work on it. I'm capable of doing the work on it, so I'm doing a little bit of trade work for them to get this truck, which would be good. I'm not sure. We don't know how many miles are on this truck. Obviously, it's more than 30,000, so don't know exactly what happened there. I do know that the transmission has been built. It's got a 3-stage torque converter on it, which is nice. But the main issue it has is it's got a cracked block. I don't know if you can see that in there. If you can see that rust build up underneath the exhaust manifold. But it definitely is suffering from a bad engine block. All the other components seem to be fine. I actually took this thing on, geez, it was about a I'm gonna say about 200 mile round trip, and the thing ran great, no problems at all. I was towing it was a little car on a trailer. It wasn't a whole lot of weight, maybe 5,000 pounds total. But it towed it just fine, didn't have any issues whatsoever. And then a couple days later, I went to go take it to the Wasatch Front, and I wasn't hauling anything, and all of a sudden it started blowing coolant out of the G-gas bottle. And I thought that maybe it was a head gasket or something that was going to be a little easier to maintain, but after close inspection and ruling out things like EGR, ruling out things like hose leaks, I did a really close inspection and seen some fiberglass tape that was hanging off the side of the block. It didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I was really confused about what was going on there. Peeled the rest of the fiberglass tape away and seen a crack in the block. It was probably about 4 or 5 inches long. It was a pretty substantial crack, so I think the guys dolled up the engine as much as they could and traded it into the shop. And then the dealership got stuck with the repair, and just due to circumstances, they didn't want to do the repair, so they gave the truck to me. So I bought this. The truck's been sitting for about a year. I bought this. This is out of a 97. There is some mechanical differences when it comes to the fuel pump right there. The turbo is different. It's the same, but it's different. It's got the one on the 2000 has a wastegate on it, so it also looks in better shape. This one I know has been rebuilt, so it's going to be a toss-up on what I want to use. If I want to use this one or if I want to use the one off the 2000. So I'll have to get a plug for the mechanical fuel pump. I've got some leakage on the Y pipe. I got a little bit of leakage right here, and then I got a little bit of leakage right here. What else? Oil leaks. I'm gonna fix while I have it out. I've got a timing cover leak. It's pretty substantial, it seems like. I'm gonna clean it out a little bit more and put a light on it and stuff, and make sure that we're not seeing some sort of other leaks before I slap it in there. It's got some pretty heavy rust on the exhaust manifold and on the oil pan on the passenger side, but I'm not going to be too concerned about that. Complete engine, 150,000 miles on it, so it's a little high, but It's diesel. You can expect a little longer life out of it, especially for something that's been maintained. And it looks like it has been maintained. The fuel lines have been replaced. These normally a hard line, and these have been replaced. Turbo's been rebuilt. So I mean, those are all good signs of being taken care of. I don't see I don't have the heavy pitting on the oil filler cap, and I don't see any of the white film underneath here. It actually looks pretty darn good. There wasn't oil in here. There was just enough to barely touch the stick, and I checked that, and I mean, there's only so much that you can really check when all the fluids have been drained out. And I'm probably going to have to replace the wiring harness too. I'm seeing some, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to need to replace the wiring harness, but I have a feeling I am going to need to. You can see some exposed wire there. And so, yeah, it's going to be a project. I've worked on these motors a lot, but I haven't done a swap on it. I do know I don't have to pull the cab, which is good, because I don't want to pull the cab. I'll just pull that front clip and then pull the motor out as a whole assembly. Oh, and I have to swap the injectors out. The 97 injectors are going to be most likely single shot, and the injectors out of a 2000 are going to be the double shot. I'll check the injector codes before I make the swap, but I have a feeling that I will. And then since I have the valve covers off, I'll probably replace the valve covers. Even though these ones don't seem to be leaking, I'll probably end up replacing them. Throw a whole new set of glow plugs in there, and hopefully I'll have a good motor. I mean, seriously, all said and done, I mean, I'm probably going to have like another $500 to $700 in parts that need to get swapped over. Like, I'm going to need a starter and gaskets and oil, 5 gallons of oil in this big pig. And yeah, like I said, I think whole said and done, I'm budgeting about an additional $700. And so basically I'm getting a pretty nice F-350. It seems to be in good shape, no rust, little rust, just a little bit of surface rust, for just a little over $2 grand. So to me, it seems like the deal of a lifetime. So hopefully all the pain and suffering that I'm going to go through as I'm doing this swap will be worth it. So it's been a while since I've done a mechanics video, so figure I'll kick off a new start of videos with a bang. So stick with me, and the things that I learn and the things that I run across, I will try to document in detail and help you guys out. So let me know what you think. Subscribe and leave your comments in the section below. And yeah, let's have some fun with this one.